Hi Scorpio, welcome back. So Scorpio, this is going to be your tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. When I was meditating on the Scorpio energy, I was feeling a lot of new energy coming through. For some of you, new connections that you've been making or will be making, new opportunities. So I love that, right? Especially because we have that full moon coming in Capricorn. Which I feel like full moons always bring, like, yes, it brings things to the surface, of course, but it also brings opportunities. Opportunities to get to know ourselves better, opportunities to wipe the slate clean. The full moon is falling in Capricorn, so if you also have Capricorn placements, Scorpio, you know, you might want to look into that, okay, and maybe watch the Capricorn reading. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been feeling, or was feeling when I meditated. And then the only image that I really got while I was meditating on the collective Scorpion energy, interestingly enough, was glass blowing. I don't know if any of you are familiar with like how they blow glass. That could be significant to like one person. I don't know if somebody's interested in that, or you're seeing information about that, or you like blowing glass. I'm not really sure. But that might be significant to someone. If it isn't, don't worry about it. And then they were giving me the song Bobby McGee by Janis Joplin. So that could be significant to some of you as well. Look it up. You might be familiar with that song. You might hear that song. It might resonate with you in some kind of way. But either way, Scorpio, let's get into the messages and see what else you have coming in. Now, interestingly enough, while I was talking there earlier, the 9th house came out, which to me, the 9th house is about new adventures, okay? Kind of going outside of the norm, experiencing things that you haven't experienced before, or at least the universe encouraging you to be open to that, okay? This can talk about travel as well as customs, beliefs, religion, and interestingly enough, the spiritual quest. It's also Sagittarius energy. Some of you could have that in your chart or be connecting with one. All right, so let's see what else. You've got the 7 of Swords. Uh-oh. Why the 7 of Swords? The Devil, more Capricorn energy. And the Tower. Holy cow. It's never a dull moment to be a Scorpio, is it? Wow, okay. Scorpio, some of you may feel, you know, that you've been bound for too long or tied to something for too long, whether that be energetic or actually physically tied to something. And now there's some abrupt change coming in that situation. Some of you wanting more of your freedom. Okay, ooh, Scorpio, I could do a whole reading on just these 4 cards. Give me a second, please. First of all, if you're dealing with someone who has Sagittarius, Scorpio, Capricorn placements, or any of those zodiac signs, there's definitely deception around that connection. I can't really tell if it's coming from your end or this person's end, but I feel like everything will come to light after the full moon, if that's the case. And if you have those placements, then it might be your secrets that are coming to light during that time frame. So, you know, this could go either way. For the rest of you, it's a sense of like, you know, when you've been chained to a situation or a person for a while, and maybe it wasn't a healthy connection or it wasn't a healthy situation, but you stayed anyways, but maybe there was deceit going on, you know, somebody wanting their freedom but not being able to break loose. I feel you breaking loose of that. I feel you breaking loose of those ties, of those connections, of those experiences, because it's just with the Tower here, ready or not, here I come is what they're giving me. So change is a-coming. If you, you know, have had trouble letting go of past resentments or you know, letting go of thinking back on a situation or a person that was very toxic. I feel like this is the time period where you're finally going to let go. And that makes sense now that I see these cards as to why I got that message in my meditation about new. Because this is kind of like out with the old and with the new type of vibe, right? And it's encouraging you to go towards the new as well, and to release whatever this is that had you feeling bound, okay, or restricted in some way. So let's go deeper into this. Scorpio, it's already very interesting. My nose keeps itching, guys. I'm really sorry. I can't help it, but all of a sudden my nose is itchy. All right, so yeah, let's definitely dive into this, Scorpio, and see what is the deal. We're going to go into the headspace first and see the current energy and what you need to know about that. That was the tower that just flew out. So you have the tower out twice, which is scorpionic energy, right? It's like death and rebirth, transformative energy here coming in for you, Scorpio. And I see this as a positive thing because there's something coming in that's allowing you to release some sort of toxic tie, or maybe it's a toxic behavior or a thought that you're letting go of, but I'm specifically getting a tie for some of you. So you have the Eight of Cups, the Tower. Yeah. Whatever this abrupt change is, it's allowing you to walk away, Scorpio, and truly leave the past in the past. Some of y'all have tried to relinquish something, but it's almost a sense of like, let me see how to put this. It's a sense of like you telling yourself like, yeah, I'm done with that. I've let go of that. But it's you were kind of lying to yourself because you were still thinking about it. It was still living in your energy to some degree or another. It was still somehow affecting you, you know? And now I feel like with this full moon coming and this tower energy coming through in July, it's like really, truly letting go of something. And it could be because you've got something new that's enticing, that seems more in alignment with you. And so it's almost like when the universe presents us with something new, it makes it easier, you know, to let go of the familiar or the old or things that we've long held on to. So I kind of feel like that's what's occurring here, Scorpio, but let's go further. I don't know why I keep hearing this. He says, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Dog, player, I get it. Dog, player, I get it. Oh, some of y'all are a player, or you're dealing with a player. I'm not sure. Take it or leave it. Yeah, so now is the time frame where you finally truly do move into the next chapter. And this chapter is about taking care of yourself, appreciating self, being comfortable, you know, with your surroundings and who you are, allowing romance into your life for some of you, you know, especially for those of you who have really been craving new love. This may be the time frame where new love enters, and it feels like whatever is entering or whoever is entering is in cooperation with you, meaning they flow with you, Scorpio. So whoever you're dealing with, even if it's not a new person, during this time frame, I feel like you're dealing with a person or people that want to be on the same page with you, that want to harmonize with you, co-create with you, that type of energy, right? And some of you are manifesting literally a new connection that has those qualities to it, that's a more nurturing than what you've had in the past, that I heard blows all your whistles for some of you, you know, and this is after a period, I feel, of walking away from something that wasn't stable, that was bound to fall anyways, that was toxic even. So yeah, wow. Sorry, I was hearing a song. I was trying to grab it in my mind. I heard All of Me. Okay, so let's go into the emotional space. And what do we have going on in the emotional space? Go a little bit deeper here, Scorpio. The Four of Cups, the King of Wands. You know, and some of you put off this change for a while. Maybe you felt trapped, or, and I mean like energetically, like ruminating on something over and over and over again. And yet having either hesitancy or difficulty letting go of that. But again, I feel whatever this Tower moment is, it's a blessing. Right? Because it's allowing room for you to let go of something, but also for something new to come in. Because I'm hearing out with the old, in with the new. So let's go into the emotions more. Four of Cups, King of Wands, the High Priestess, King of Pentacles, one more, the Magician. So Scorpio, it's, wow. I don't know why I keep pausing so much, but I feel like there's something going on that is worth like pausing and reflecting on. It's like finally getting into this space of detaching, of ignoring, of not caring about something that used to really have a hold of you, you know. And when a Scorpio really, or any fixed sign for that matter, has made up their mind, right, that you're done, it's done, right? Because that's a fixed sign type of thing. So I feel like you now to this point of like, I don't even care to give that my attention anymore. And it may happen overnight. It may feel like that too. Like you've been stuck on something for days, months, years for some of you. And then all of a sudden things pick up speed and there's a change and you're pointed in a different direction. And it like literally happens lickety split, like just like that. It could be a new person entering your life. It could be a new job opportunity, but there's something new that has the Scorpio's attention that is helping you to relinquish something that you really had difficulty letting go of for a really, really long time, I feel. And it's almost like, it's not overnight, right? It's not, but it may seem that way. It's actually been a long time coming, but it may feel like it was overnight. And then all of a sudden this confidence boost coming in, feeling more aligned, feeling comfortable with where you're at. And when you're in that space, Scorpio, it's like really easy to manifest what you want because you have clarity. It's like almost getting your mind back, you know? It's almost like, it feels to me like, you know, being, maybe even feeling like possessed by something or a possession where, you know what I mean? Where like, it doesn't feel like you have control over your mind. And then all of a sudden the energy shifting and changing and now feeling back in control of your mind, almost like taking your thoughts back, you know? Does that make sense? That might sound crazy, but yeah. And I'm specifically getting the word possessed you. There was, and what they mean by that is like something consuming the mind space. and then being released from it. And, oh gosh, Scorpio, you're probably going to feel better than you felt in a really long time. Especially as we go into August, like Leo season, because they're highlighting that in September, okay, Virgo season. So some changes coming through, more changes coming through on an energetic level as well as we go through August and September. So let's see, let's go further. What's the big spiritual picture then? Yeah, I knew it. Some of you, there's a significant connection here. Some of you, it's a new connection. What else? The Hermit. Could be Virgo energy coming through, but like I said, I've got lots of different zodiac signs out. The Wheel. The Knight of Swords. And the Page of Wands. So, Scorpio, first of all, they were giving me messages about synchronicities, but particularly dates or like birth dates. Like, I don't know if you have made the correlation that like some of the really important people in your life have some sort of similarity or relation to birth dates. Like, for instance, maybe you attract people to you that fall under one specific zodiac sign, or maybe it's like you have a sibling who shares like a same or similar birthday with like this new person that you're pulling in. This is just an example, you know, and like making the connection. Okay. But for some reason they're showing me, they're saying, look into the birth date, or there is like, I heard no coincidence around the birth date of whoever you're connecting with or your birth date. Oh my gosh, please, if this is making sense to you, comment below. But all right. So again, significant connection here. Very spiritual energy around this, a deep sense of connectedness coming through. A lot of you, this is going to be an intimate partner, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be feeling more connected to your kids, feeling more connected to, you know, your current spouse or a sister or a brother, or whoever. It's just a sense of feeling more connected, okay? And this could be after a period of doing like a lot of internal reflection. But there's some sort of lucky break coming through with the Wheel of Fortune here. And yet it's not a lucky break. Again, it seems like maybe on the surface that like something's just happenstance. But what they're saying, Scorpio, is if you look deeper into the situation and you look at the crazy synchronicities around it, particularly around dates. I don't know why they keep showing me dates. Then you'll see with clear eyes that the universe really is responding to you and hearing your thoughts, and you're manifesting this. It's, I heard a glitch in the Matrix. Some of y'all familiar with the movie The Matrix? Kind of like that, you know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like I live in the Matrix, y'all, because I have some crazy stuff happen to me that I know it is not a coincidence. Daisy. Sorry, my dog. Anyways, moving forward. Yeah, I just feel like they're giving me the song Footloose. Like being cut loose of something and then ready to go, okay? Like ready to communicate, ready to travel, ready to have an adventure for some of you, ready to begin again, ready to play, ready to have fun, you know, feel light. Scorpio. This is beautiful. You're manifesting, like I said, something you're really going to like. So, let's see what the guidance is then, Scorpio. What is the guidance for my Scorpios then? Oh. Okay. I have the card of cleanse, but I had another one. And ground yourself. So this card is encouraging you to cleanse, not just your energy, but it might be a good time to tidy up like the car, the house, whatever, to feel more organized. That would certainly help your energy flow. And then ground yourself. So this says being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient were all signs that you were not grounded. Now is the time where you become centered and allow a spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine. Which is kind of exactly what I was saying earlier, is like, this is your time. You know what I mean? Like, it's always your time, right? But it feels like, yeah. What is the law of attraction have to say? It says, everything is always working out for me. Nothing ever goes wrong because every piece of contrast, no matter how wrong it seems, is always helping you to clarify what you want. And that is the thing we want you to remember. The contrast, no matter how it looks, no matter how bad it ever gets, is only contributing to your expansion. And therefore, things cannot go wrong. Things are always working out for you. This time frame is going to show you just how true that statement is. And when you make the connection between what you went through and how that produced what you're about to experience, come back to this reading and watch it again. All right. So, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there for now. Zodiac signs that you might be connecting with or have in your own birth chart. I have, like I said earlier, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Virgo and Aries energy predominantly. But it's a general reading, so it can be any zodiac sign. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do have videos there as well. Tarot Time with Dana, all of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, or you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so there. Otherwise, I am wishing you the very, very best, Scorpio. And until next time, my friends, namaste.